video 3 in one day. So I was going to pack up, but I decided, you know what, we'll just keep going. We'll try to get some more done on the old girl. And I need to take the interior out. 2 reasons. I'm not going to need it, it's a track car. Is one. And number 2 is electric leather seats and stuff are fucking heavy. So, get rid of that for these. Steering wheel just got me, so I've got to put that in. I'm not sure if we're going to do it today or not, but airbags got to come out because I don't want it, basically. And I have to remove seat belts because for cert in New Zealand it requires you to put new seat belts in and new buckles. So there you go. We are going to get rid of all this stuff in this video. I actually forgot a third reason. For the over fenders and stuff, we need to get all the interior out in the back here so when we're welding it doesn't catch on fire. So I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod and I'm just going to pull shit out. So I was going to set you up on the tripod, but then I realised I'm going to start at the back. So I don't want any of this in here, to be completely honest. So I'm going to pull it all out. There's shitty wheel all over it anyway. And the spare wheel and stuff like that, that's all going to come out. I'm just going to leave these plastic trims to cover a bit of wiring and whatnot, but I want the strut towers exposed in case I'm at the track and I want to piss around with settings and stuff like that. Rear seats, door cards, yada yada yada. So I'm just going to pull some shit out of here and then pick you back up once I've removed some of the goods, like so. So I'm going to jump in here and show you how to unclip these seats because I was having a fucking hard time and I just had to Google it, and somewhere, not that I can see, in here, might have to put this up actually. Take 2. Here we go, so you pop that cover up and then there's 2 clips here and bing boom boom, hopefully we can might not be able to do this with one hand, but pull the seat up out of there, if the camera will focus, you can see there, and then that should be able to slide out of there on both sides, and then you will have removed this big portion of rear seat, and hopefully we just hopefully, fuck, I'm bad at English at the moment, we will just be left with the headrest johns, so then we'll rip them out and we are good with the rear seat. Seat belt as well kind of attaches like that, so that's what I'll do. I'll do that 16mm bolt right there, and then you can rip them out and get rid of this centre seat belt as well. Fun fact, for New Zealand certification you need to remove all the buckles and seat belts and stuff when removing rear seats, so they can't be put back in type deal. You don't actually even have to cert it, but everything has to be removed so people can't sit in the back easily type gig when you're driving around, so you can get a warrant and cert and stuff. So yeah, I need to pull out the buckles as well, so I'll do that after we do. So since I got the seats out and it's going to stay like this basically, I'm just going to tape up all this wiring and kind of make it look a bit tidier. I think I'll probably have to for cert anyway, because sometimes you can fail on just not having it tidy. So I'll kind of take these all together, put that back through there, put these back through here and stuff like that, and just kind of try to keep it all nice and clean looking, and sort of route it nicely, so that way I don't have too many issues when I come to cert. So I've just been pissing around now, had some lunch, etc. Put my driver's bucket seat in, just to try to work out how to get the sorry, the rails to the seat mount. So I've got that all situated. I am going to have to pull it back out anyway because I need to mount the buckle to the tunnel for cert, and also there's a massive gap here and I kind of sit off centre to the steering wheel. I think it's a pretty common problem on BMWs. I see people post about it a lot. So when I pull it back out, I'm going to push the whole seat that way on the rail, because at the moment I've got it in the opposite position. But I'm going to show you guys how I did this seat now on the passenger seat, and I'll set it up properly so hopefully it's closer to the centre console. So first things first, when taking this or putting the seat on, to this rail, the easiest way I found is actually just to take the seat off the sliders, then leave everything loose in here, and then that way you can sort of move it around, put the seat back on once you've got everything situated, because otherwise it's really hard to get to these bolts. So yeah, first things first, we're going to whiz that off. Once you've raised them off, you just pull up on the front of here, and you'll see that moves, and then you can pull and push your slider in there, so it's just the bolts. So I've just got everything loose at the moment until I get this bottle on, and then we'll set the seat in, do the seat up. We don't want this to be tight, and then come in and we'll put the seat in and ruin those threads there on those bolts. So leave everything loose, so that way we can get it situated. Put them on, then tighten everything down. So we've got these two just loosely in here now, so hopefully when we go to put our seat on, it will reach, and then we will get everything squared up and tight and put on our slider thingy for the centre there. Ooh, she doesn't want to focus today, lads. You haven't seen it. Oh, she's blurry still. There we go. So, got my rail and it's still loose inside the seat bracket. I've tightened up these now to pull this nice and square with the seat. I'm going to flip the seat back, tighten up the ones on the bottom, hold the seat sliders to the seat bracket, and then chuck in the bracket over there by the wheels for the slider, and then in the car she goes. Getting in this piece for the slider is actually a bit of a mission because it's quite a tight fit. There's no bolts that hold it on, it just locates on the gold pins there and there. So I just put them on one side, grab a flat head and sort of wiggle them on to the other side like that, and that's pretty much how she sits. And you've got one bucket seat on a rail ready to go in the car. Now we have a stripped rear interior, including the boot, and two bucket seats. So I think that's going to call it for today's video because it's home time. I need to pack up. I need to get rid of heaps of shit on the ground. But next video we'll carry on with the interior, and we will do the steering wheel, the airbag, and take these seat belts out, and hopefully have some seat belts ready to go back in. We'll also fix the sitting position on these seats to get them a bit closer to the centre of the car. It looks like these rails are symmetrical, so I might just flip them around and push it in that way, and hopefully we'll be sitting a bit better rather than all the way out on the edge for some reason. But yeah, hope you guys found that video helpful on how to do some interior stuff, and catch you in the next one.